MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Muy buenas a todos, aquí seguimos en MLB.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Both of these teams coming in here with a lot of offensive weapons to put on display.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
This is line to left, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he's safe.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1. The Rays coming to bat. Here. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Muy Severino.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 12. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Popped him up. Torres is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and to the plate now is the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Choi, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he had.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The center fielder, number 11.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Zunino, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Zunino becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Matt Duffy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. This is line to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
So with
Third
one
baseman.
away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Adames picks it up, and they're on two away now.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Luke.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Pham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tommy Pham becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand just the one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Pham going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0.
No la pillado.
And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A high fastball is in there.
sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0.
1-0, tío.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Curveball grounded towards second. Wendell scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep its last AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take it deep.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here.
Come on.
Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Buenas tanto.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moves over, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. This is flared out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
San Diego.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Stays alive, still 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh. Está golpeando el 2 aquí.
Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the
Your
bullpen
attention,
here,
please.
so it would appear
Now
that's
back
all
up
for his
towards the
starter
field.
tonight.
Number
So he'll head
65.
for the showers as he
James
stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. A ball and a strike. Paxton has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0.
Buena.
Back here at Petco Park, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
To his right, Wendell. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Bueno, vamos a la 7.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. So striding forward now. Torres 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is underneath this one. And very quickly one gone. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba booey. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Buena ya.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
4-0 y nos vamos a...
So striding in, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Popped him up. And Duhar has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Paxton peers in. Here it is on 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
¿Cómo metió eso, tío?
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now, Matt Duffy. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Paxton with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Throw back to first. On to first. A double play.
Next for the Yankees,
striding in. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Te avisa ahí, García.
leading off for the Rays, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by. Brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
¡Vamos! Vamos a ganar 4-1. Yankees 4, Ray 1.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Top Player of the Game award.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Aquí lo dejamos.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Aquí lo dejamos. Hasta luego, chicos.